Hello everybody, welcome back to another VOD review. Today we have a Silver 2 Hawkeye. My brother wanted me to send this in. He just started playing ranked, is having trouble, so any tips would be helpful, and any notes on my mag besides ults would be nice. Probably just focus on the Hawkeye, but if I see anything for the mag, we'll keep it out. So, let's get to it. So we're playing Hawkeye. We have a strong frontline tank, decent support. It's gonna be good. Yeah, let's see. This is console, so it's gonna be a little strange. We definitely want to just pick a corner and start spamming. Okay, we're a little bit far out, yes, and we already immediately get punished, right? So with Hawkeye, you definitely want to have like a safety barrier in front of you, and hopefully multiple levels of it, right? So right here, this is good because we have a mag in front of us, we have our Gambit next to us, and then we have a wall here. So that's like 3 good things, right? The second we walk over here, now there's this front opens up and there's nothing in front of us. We have no cover. Our Gambit and our Jeff are looking the other way. We don't have a tank in front of us, so I would not recommend going off on your own on Hawkeye. Now, how would this be different? If you actually took the space early and you have this wall that you can cover it in, this would be fine, right? So the way you want to think of it as Hawkeye is like you always want to have things in front of you. So why is cover so important? Because the second you start taking damage, you have no way to like heal yourself, and you're not a tank, so you don't have your own shield, so you can't stop taking damage that way. But if you have cover, if you take damage, you can immediately move behind cover, and now you're not going to take damage anymore, right? So that's the way you want to think of it. Unfortunately, we use our cooldowns, but we don't get out of the line of sight, and we get punished for it. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, your cap gets a pick. Nice. Decent bubble. Okay, so this point's kind of tricky. For mag, you want to understand like where your supports are. Obviously this is a little strange. Why is your Gambit up here? It's because you pushed forward, and this piece of cover, it really it blocks your line of sight to your supports, right? So he has to move over here to try to heal you, and then if you push up again, now all of a sudden he has to put himself over here because there's a mag back here. So be really careful about like what's going on behind you. Good luck, Jake. Hope the bus driver chills. He plays a little better, higher skill floor, Squirrel Girl. Big damage, likes long sidelines, but you absolutely don't want people in your face. Doesn't have too many reliable escape options. Absolutely. All right, so again, we want to play peekaboo, right? I want you right here by this cover. Or if you're going to take this angle, you can go all the way across and then by this cover and then peekaboo here. Hawkeye also benefits greatly from cover on his left side. So this one isn't as valuable as this one because you can pop out and see just because of the nature of like the third person. But yeah, in general, we want to use more cover.
They captured the mission area.
Or ultimate mate. That is so real. I never really thought about that. That's good. Oh, do we hear footsteps? Uh-oh, respect it. It's an Emma. Good. Okay, this is too far now. Now we've given up too much space. Nice. Okay, we're kind of cleaning up now, so let's just push forward. Now you want to go with your tanks. So both of you, since you guys are playing together, this is actually a really good opportunity, right? You want to have your tank take space early, and that will allow your DPS to have good sightlines and to start building their ults, and it'll start your supports to build their ults. So ideally, your mag would, the second it was like just an Emma and it's clear she's going to die, your mag would start walking over here, take this corner. Then your Hawkeye, I want you right here. This is so good for you. It's a cover on the left side. You have a long sight line all the way down. You can start pinging people, maybe get a headshot. maybe get your ult, and then you have clear lines of escape, right? So as they start pushing up, you can back up, back over to here. You can back up to here if you want. If you're feeling really spicy, you can back up to here. I wouldn't recommend this because we're still low, so I'd recommend back here. But we're going to give up all this space right now when there's no reason to, right? Like these guys, they just get to walk for free, which is not what you want. Wait, 300 hours Squirrel Girl, 150 hour Moon Knight Friends. Next main is Hawkeye.
These beasts must belong to me.
Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is high ground. So we've talked about cover a lot. The next thing, the next evolution, I suppose, of cover is, so at first you're on equal ground and you're using cover and you're bouncing back and forth. The next thing is high ground and you use a different portion of cover. So let's just, for argument's sake right here, let's assume I'm on red team and I have this high ground, right? I actually don't need the left and right walls because I can walk forward and back. Because if I walk backwards, now you guys can't see me. If I walk forward, now you can. So any piece of high ground is like cover that's really good for A, for cover, and B, look at the sight lines you have when you walk forward. You can see like everything here, right? So the reverse is also true, and why I bring this up is because you're putting yourself in a bad position already, because in order to even get a shot, you have to jump up and like kind of shoot at their heels, right? Whereas up here, now we have a little bit of angle down. And this doesn't work with the cover as well, but the principle is still the same. You want to be on high ground. And you definitely don't want to put yourself on low ground. The next thing is, because we didn't take that space early, look at our team. Our team all has our ult, but we don't. And so we need to be like doing damage and doing things early. Too long to put in the chat. Yeah, I'd be interested. We should put everybody's, maybe make like a form or something to see everybody's progression. I also kind of want to put into there like how people found out about the server and the channel and all that stuff.
You finally wake up, old man.
See like what was there first. Okay. So I like that we're taking space, but again, the way we do this, we want to use cover and stand right here. And you only want to see what you're shooting, because if all these other people can see you, that they can also shoot you. So this is all right, but we're too far. And the second we kind of absentmindedly walk forward, now we're starting to get punished, right? On point. Hey, good recognition. Nice.
Keep going.
And you're with your gambit, so it's not bad. Oh, we missed him. Uh-oh, we missed magic. Oh, get him! Oh, he's won! Oh, quick melee! Oh. All right, so we get a little bit lost in the sauce here, right? So we kind of walk back to try to fight magic and invis, right? That's fine, and I don't mind this at all. But here you have to realize, okay, my tank is over here. Now the map has kind of rotated. Not the map, but our safe points have rotated. Before, this was all safe, and we had plenty of cover, right? But now that there's people behind us, now we actually have to give up this space, and we have to go back over here to where safety is. Unfortunately, our Gambit died, and our Jeff is ulting, so we don't have any active supports. So in this scenario, we actually have to find wherever Jeff ulted and go to the pool, right? So this is our only source of healing. We need to get back over to there. But we kind of like absentmindedly like S-key, because we're like, somebody's in my face, like run away. But since we turned around, running away is actually running towards the enemy. Like, look at this from like Emma's perspective. Maybe not Emma. Look at this from like the enemy team's perspective. Like, oh man, I'm a Namor, I'm walking up to point, and then all of a sudden I see a half-dead Hawkeye show up, right? Like, this is just a free kill. So we got to be like cognizant of what's going on.
It's me again.
Control lost.
Jake, I feel like you would really like Cap, but it's a lot of like upfront time in order to be able to actually make use of it. Kinda tough.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
All right, let's see how we use our ult here. Now this is putting ourselves in a bad spot as well. Like where there's almost nothing to be gained because we already have our ult. We're almost dead, so a Namor headshot would just kill us. Even Magic's like fully charged right click would put us close to death. So we really don't want to be taking fights like this. We need to be regrouping with our team.
We got company.
Creatures Namor has summoned. Keep your ugly friends in the south, Namor.
Yeah, gotta group up.
Let's try this again.
Girl, just play Bucky like you would play Mag, and you'll be all right. Pretend you're Mag. Yeah. I feel like we're just like very absent-minded on like what's going on for our team. Let's see. So like by the time we get to point, 3 people on our team are already dead. And that's because we staggered earlier. So now we have a decision to make. Is this fight winnable? And now Gambit's dead, so now it's definitely not winnable, so we need to get out. The next thing, we have a pretty bad habit of like jumping. We call this Wahoo jumps here.
Let's try this again.
Yeah, so this is a Wahoo jump where you kind of jump in order to try to get a kill and like get some space. But usually what ends up happening is it ends up getting you. So I'd be really careful about those. This one wasn't horrible, but I don't know. All right, now we got an ult here. We gotta like jump in and use our ult. Right now. Ult! 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 Oh, no, it's too late. Oh, it's too late. Unfortunate.
Let's try this again.
Roll? No? Okay. Yeah, so much of this fight has been caused by just like not knowing when your team is alive and when they're dead, and like not knowing where safety is. This is a team-oriented game, so we really have to be careful of like where our team is and what's going on. One of the best ways to do that is to pay attention to this part of the screen right above my webcam. It's the kill feed. It'll show you, hey, somebody on my team died, or hey, somebody on the enemy team died. We got to pick, like it's time to push. There's also a setting in here somewhere, I think it's under like audio, where you can find, there's a sound where there's a sound that plays when somebody on your team dies. I definitely want to try to turn it up. It's somewhere in the settings. I apologize. I don't know exactly where. That's a good one. Now, Hawkeye's ult is a great ult for opening. I would use this in like 3, 2, 1. I'd ult right now. Oh, I don't. Oh, okay. We just get a kill. Now I probably wouldn't ult. Okay, now I definitely wouldn't ult. Because we have Gambit ult. We got 2 picks, but 1 got res, so we still have a huge lead. Oh. Okay, yeah, this is not where we want to be. If you want to play like this, like a great character for you would be Bucky. This is perfect Bucky positioning. You're playing right behind your tanks. This is great. If you're going to play Hawkeye, you need to be farther back and you need to be taking high ground and like off angles. And the people you want to be shooting ideally are these ones. And then if they're not here, like say she's around the corner or something, then you shoot tanks. But here you're just putting yourself in unnecessary danger. And like not only are you in danger, but now your mag is forced to bubble you. And so they're not going to have bubble for anything else. And like, so both of you die. Right? Whereas if you were up here, Mag has his bubble for somebody else, and then Mag can be back here because he doesn't need to be pushing up to save you. You guys can be putting out pressure. Both of you live, and we win this fight easily, right? Audio settings, combat mix, KO sound cue. Oh, perfect. Settings, audio, combat mix, KO sound cue. Yes. These announce enemy KO. I actually don't even have those on. Interesting. Yeah, those are huge. All right, so now let's talk. We've talked a lot about where you want to, how you want to go about positioning. Now let's talk about like some good spots. Here, not bad while we're just spamming. Up here, not bad. Up here, even better. Now, what's the benefit of like going up here is you take this 1v1, right? A lot of times when you take this 1v1 early, you're going to have support. So you're going to have your Jeff and your Gambit healing you. They're not. And then what's going to happen is you won't kill each other. This guy will run away. And the fact that you guys take the 1v1 here and he runs away means he doesn't have access to your backline. Right? And then he doesn't get to jump in for free.
Needed that boost.
Hey. So I just want to give you just another example, right? This is not bad, but we Wahoo jump in, so now we don't have it if we get into trouble. And instead, we could have used it to jump up here. Now we can help our Namor, we can help up front, we can help our supports, all while taking no damage. And we have left side cover as well. It's like, that's great. That's so good.
Split. Good thing I brought a lot of arrows. Needed that boost. Spice it up.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Hack and slash.
Get him? Almost. Wow. He got away. That's... No! Yeah. Don't chase. I would not chase. Alright, again, we want to be up on high ground. Alright, good ult. We lead off with an ult. I would have preferred if you were just a little bit farther up and have a clear target in mind. So the best way to go about this is be like, alright, I want to engage with my ult, right? So first, we definitely need to have a tank in front of us, right? So now we're on Strange. So I'd wait until the Strange is up here. Alright, we're walking with Strange. Alright, now I would ult. I would walk to like here, ult, and see like, alright, I'm gonna start shooting at this Emma. Oh, there's a magic. Oh, there's a Namor, right? Since we start back over here, we waste the first couple seconds of our ult just like trying to get there. We don't even get to shoot until 4 whole seconds of our ult is gone. And like, this is a really potent animation ult. The next thing is this kind of a micro tip. When you're ulting, you don't actually have to charge it. You can just press it as fast as possible. So the second you see one of these like purple bodies, one of these purple images, just spam click. Click isn't the right word because you're on console. Just spam the trigger, right? Whichever trigger is. Yeah. Unfortunate. I like the idea of engaging with it. We're just... the timing's a little bit off.
Hey, at least my quiver's refilled.
Captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Look at this. We're on high ground. Look at all the targets we have. We're not taking any damage. No, we jumped down. Oh, and now we can't see anything. So it takes some getting used to. When people are new to games like this, it takes some getting used to of like maneuvering on high ground and like getting comfortable there. Like not being able to see somebody on high ground is much more valuable because you're denying all this space, right? People can't stand here because there's a Hawkeye. And so you just being here is actually very good, even if you're not hitting anybody actively. So you need to be like forced off of high ground.
It's almost yours.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. This whole, like, this is actually bad for their team. Good. Because they're fighting now. They're fighting a 6v5. So let it go. Good job. Alright, let's see what you can see here. There's an Invis. There's a Namor. Let's see what you can see from right here. You can see Invis and Namor and Emma. And you have cover. And you have high ground. And as the fight progresses... Oh, look at this! And if you're up here, not only can you still see everybody, but you don't get hit by this Namor ult. Right? It's so useful, and it's such a small, easy change that you can implement
We have a winner.
that you'll get, like, huge results from it.
They've almost got it.
I feel like I get some decent charge on Rogue on her punch, but I also play like a madman, so... So I like the awareness that we're trying to like touch point, because it's 99, but we also have, you know, 2 tanks. That's their job. Again, we just want to stay up here.
You'll have to keep fighting until
And again, that like keeps us up and out of the way. Are you guys gonna have another fight? Maybe we switch? No. Okay. Yeah, this is a great place to be in, because like little changes that with like very minimal amount of effort can make like huge differences in how these games go. You're up and out of the way, you can see more people, you can shoot at more people, and you take less damage. We're using cover, we start taking damage, we can immediately stop the damage coming at us, right? So anyway, I hope those tips helped. Thank you so much for the VOD. Take care. God bless. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.